What's good, guys? We're back with another episode from Pack Consults, and I'm here to help you guys learn more about financial literacy, credit, mergers and acquisitions, and business. So make sure you guys are liking, subscribing, and commenting because I'm giving you guys gems on a day-to-day with these different episodes. Why saving money is a losing strategy in 2026. Saving money feels responsible, right? It feels safe. It feels like the smart, conservative thing to do. Your whole life, you were probably told, build an emergency fund, save for retirement, put money aside for a rainy day. And that advice made sense in a different world. But in 2026, responsibility without strategy is very expensive. And here's why. Inflation eats idle cash and opportunity cost kills growth. Money sitting still isn't safe. It's quietly shrinking. Let me put some actual numbers to this so you can see what's happening. Inflation's been running between 3 and 6%, depending on how you measure it. Let's use 4% to be conservative. You got $50,000 sitting in a savings account earning 0.5% in interest. You're losing about $1,750 a year in purchasing power after inflation. Every year, that money buys less. It's not growing, it's decaying. Over 10 years, that $50,000 in real purchasing power drops to around $33,000 in today's dollars. Even with a tiny bit of interest, you didn't spend it, you didn't waste it, you saved it responsibly, and it lost a third of its value anyway. That's the inflation problem, but there's a second issue. That's even more brutal. Opportunity cost. Opportunity cost is what you give up by choosing one thing over another. So keep the main thing the main thing. If that $50,000 was invested generating even modest returns, the difference compounds like crazy. At 8% average annual return, about $1,000 or $8,000 in 10 years. At 10%, $130. At 12%, $155. The difference between saving and investing isn't $1,700 a year. It's tens of thousands of dollars over time. And that gap gets wider. The longer money sits there doing nothing, cash is not the goal. Cash is a tool. It's meant to be deployed with intention, not hoarded out of fear. Now look, I'm not saying don't have reserves. You absolutely should. Liquidity matters. 6 to 12 months of expenses and accessible cash is smart risk management. But beyond that, holding excess cash in low interest accounts is a guaranteed loss. You're losing to inflation and you're losing the opportunity cost at the same time. So what does smart money management actually look like right now? Smart money is positioned and moves with purpose. It earns, compounds, protects itself. Here's how. First, keep appropriate liquidity. 3 to 6 months expenses in a high yield savings or money market. This is your cushion. It's not meant to grow, it's meant to be there when you need it. Second, everything beyond that should be working. Invested into assets, generating returns, stocks, real estate, businesses, income producing stuff. Money you don't need immediately, but should be deployed strategically. Third, understanding the difference between saving and investing. Saving is setting money aside for short-term goals. Investing is deploying capital long-term for long-term goals. Most people save when they should be investing. Fourth, match your cash to your timeline. Money you need in 12 months should be liquid and safe. Money you won't touch for 5 to 10 years should be invested for growth. And 5, recognize inflation is a hidden tax. It doesn't show up on a statement, but it's quietly eating purchase power every single day. People who win financially right now understand cash is a depreciating asset. It loses value over time. That's just what it is. The longer you hold it, the more expensive that choice becomes. Saving without a plan is just a delayed loss. You're losing to inflation today. You're giving up years of compound returns, and this doesn't mean being reckless. It doesn't mean putting your emergency fund into crypto. It means being strategic about where cash sits based on when you actually need it. Money that won't be touched for 5 years has no business in a 0.5% savings account. It should be working, earning, compounding, building, and that's not aggressive. That's appropriate. The shift is simple, but requires different thinking. So stop seeing cash as the safe option and start seeing it as the expensive option. Safe is having assets producing income. Safe is diversification. Safe is liquidity when you need it and growth when you don't. Cash sitting idle is none of those. It's expensive and it's getting more expensive every single day. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts. I want to hear and see your comments below of what you guys are doing with your money. Are you saving it? Are you investing it? What are you doing? Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to Pack Consults channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.